Hey feminine, let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, love. Let's see what the messages are the spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see, let us see. What are the messages for feminine? Thank you, spirit. All right, we have kinky ways and chained. All right. Cuffing season. Sneaky link. Key player. Underlying energy. Yeah. Light bulb moment. All right, so I feel like you and someone here have some sort of connection with each other. You're into the same things. All right, whether this is something that the two of you have decided to keep private or not, you know, that's your business. All right, however, it seems like somebody here, all right, is doing multiple things, like dealing with you, dealing with someone else, or you're dealing with them, dealing with someone else. Put yourself whichever side you go. Excuse me. So the other person is opening their options up. I take it as that's you. With you opening your options up, this person is like, oh, I realize how important you are to me, how irreplaceable you are. You know, like you and this person have a lot of the same ways, okay? But they may be in a codependent connection, which is why the two of you keep everything private or something like that. And the second you go to say, okay, I'm going to open my options up because this, you know, isn't it. I need more. I want more. I want someone that I can do this with, but be open about it. You know, not necessarily have to hide it, hide the love. Person's like, oh, I realize I can't replace you. I realize how essential you are, how important you are. All right, so this is like a follow-up to where we were the other day. Yep, because it says sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Yeah, where you like, I can't do this. I want more. Now they realize they cannot replace you. And this other energy is clearly not it for them. Because if it were, then they wouldn't be creeping off to you in the first place. So, let's see. There's something like that going on here for sure. This other situation is not necessarily it, which is why they keep, you know, creeping off, but they feel chained down. It's like they have to do whatever that is that they're doing. I feel like they love you, okay? Nevertheless, it's not changing anything, you know. I just saw game over, all right? We have recording, announcement, expression, revealing, okay? I saw the game over card, and when we see something flipped up, that's what that is. We have police, okay? Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield, all right? So I feel like this person is not trying to let you go. All right, you and this Bye Felicia game over. They like, nah, okay? They want to set the record straight, let you know how much they care about you. You are not just throwing this out with the trash card here. Yeah, I feel like this person wants to separate from whoever they were in this codependent relationship with. All right, they want to separate from this person because the two of you have this contract. That's what I was saying. Let me show you. I swear they really feel some sort of way with this hater here. If you start talking to or dealing with anybody else with cuffing season, they're feeling a way about it because the two of you have this energy between y'all. Okay, tantric sex. Okay, kinky ways. So they're going to be on you, like they're on you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here with this on body. Okay, they're on you. They really want to separate from whoever this is that they have this unhealthy attachment with and be with you. Again, it's something about realizing that they can't be without you. They feel like they can't be without you. All right, things could have got kind of heated or kind of nasty between them and karmic with the police here, but I also feel like for some of you, your person is a police officer or they work in that department some way, somehow. We have copycat. Maybe they feel like the person that they were with, you know, is like false flame. Yeah, burning evidence here. This person could have been trying to be like you in some way or something. Getting played, manipulation, lies, control in their fields. Yeah, they could have been trying to be like you or something because they knew about you, but they didn't tell masculine that they knew about you because they wanted to try to, you know, if this is what my person is into, this is what my person likes, let me try to be this way, let me do this so that they can want me. But it didn't work still. We have copycat, okay? So it's almost like masculine feels like the love is toxic. Here we have doing drugs here, toxic, envy. Sheesh. All right. Feminines. Yeah, something went on here. A situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames here with the police. That's where it fell out at. Okay, depression. This person is going through it without you, feminine. They miss you so much. We have don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear nothing they have to say. This person could be leaving you voicemails. That's what recording is about. They could be leaving you voicemails, expressing how they feel, revealing their truth to you. You're like, I don't want to hear it. They're depressed. Okay. You have getting a room and falling apart. Falling into pieces. All right. So I feel like something's happening here where this person is going to be separating themselves from karmic energy. Yeah. Even if they have to sleep in a hotel, motel, you know, just to get away from the person for the time being or something like that. Yeah, we have total drama. It's a lot going on. I feel like that's one of the main reasons why you distance yourself. You said, okay, I know we have this energy between us, but okay, I'm nobody's cold mashed potatoes. I'm this whole key player. I'm not doing it. And again, I feel like karmic knew about you, but they may not have said they knew about you. They were just pretending to be like you or something like that. Destroyed, shattered, broken, effed up. Person feel like they done messed up now, honey. Bugaboo. Yeah, they gonna keep messaging you, keep reaching out to you, okay? They miss you. They really want to set the record straight. They feel like you have the wrong idea. You got something twisted. You got something backwards. Okay, you're not looking at it the right way. Yep. This person definitely found out here about you and tried to manipulate the situation in some way. If this is what you like, let me be this. If this is what you want, let me do this. Masculine now sees this as a bad choice, as in a karmic connection, and they're feeling really depressed because they want a new beginning with you. Envious of anybody else that you could be talking to or dealing with. Okay, that's how they're feeling right now. Lord have mercy. Okay, so here it is. Game over. I always see what's in the back, right? And it just so happened that what's in the back was reversed. Like, it was this way when it should have been like this for me to slide out. But that's because this was the card was flipped over when we were shuffling. So game over. All right, that's how you feel. Lord have mercy. You feel like this person was playing games with you? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. All right, show us what it is that masculine has in mind here. This masculine energy. What do they have in mind for this connection with this feminine? Ooh, whew. Got things trying to flip out. We got the Three of Wands. All right, Three of Wands is a future. So they can still see themselves having a future with you. They don't think it's over. They still see this. Okay, let's see. The Nine of Pentacles. All right, Nine of Pentacles is very independent. Okay. Got it going on. Knight of Swords. This person feels like they need to come towards you. This self-sufficient key player. Essential person. Five of Cups. Yeah, it's regret. Some sort of guilt and shame here. There's memories that don't leave. Okay. The Hermit. Ever since you went distant or went ghost, went silent. And yes, that's how I heard it. Went distant. We have the Sun card. All right, this is about being happy. Okay, Temperance, divine intervention, 4 of Wands. So it's like they're praying that Spirit steps in, that you can forgive them. The two of you can come together. Yeah, 7 of Swords. It's like you just see them as some liar or something. And the Justice energy is wanting to make things right. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, very loving, sincere. If like you were all of those things, you are all of those things, but they don't have access to certain energy from you now. The 8 of Pentacles, and that keeps coming up. 8 of Pentacles is their desire to work on things. All right, we have the 9 of Swords. They're in their mind, thinking about you all the time. The High Priestess, you may feel this or sense this. This is confirmation. With the High Priestess energy, you're very intuitive. You have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is being discontent, very dissatisfied. So whatever's in front of them, around them, is not it. You know, it's there. But it's like that's all it is to it. It's there, you know. The King of Swords is like truth. Okay, so accepting it for what it is. This could also be someone wanting to express their truth. Yep, the Ace of Swords is clarity on that. They want to express their truth. This Emperor. All right, I can't stop thinking about you. I still see a future. I apologize for how I treated you or how I treated this situation. I've come to realize that this is how I feel. This is what I want. What do you think about it? Because the 3 of Pentacles is coming together, working together. It's devotion. Okay. The Queen of Wands is very attractive, very magnetic. They feel like they can't stay away from you even if they try. Okay. Even if they try. We have the Star card. Yeah, because they feel guided towards you all the time. Okay. This may very well be a fated connection, especially if this is divine masculine, divine feminine counterparts to one another. All right. We have the Page of Swords. Some sort of contract. Yeah, this could be a destined soul contract between you and this person. We did see tantric sex. We have the 10 of Coins. Okay. 10 of Coins building something up. So 8 of Pentacles to the 10. Yeah. So it's like, let's work on this. Now again, here's karmic. Karmic is holding a baby. So perhaps that has something to do with it. With the sneaky link type situation. 7 of Wands is determination. I'm determined to have my feminine be a part of my life. So I need to stand up and fight for this. With the Page of Swords, they're definitely watching you. All right. They're curious to know if this is the end of this contract between the two of you. Okay, yeah, the World. Is this the end of this contract? Because I'm still stuck on you. I'm still thinking about you. I'm still wanting you. You know, that kind of thing. It's not over for them. The High Priestess, the Empress, yeah. All right, you're keeping yourself distant right now because you feel like it's best that you do so. Yeah, this is you, feminine. This is feminine's energy, the moon, feminine's energy. 6 of Swords being spaced in distance from this person right now. Okay, this could be a physical distance for some of you, an emotional distance. Okay. But they're dissatisfied with any and everything else that's in front of them. That's around them. Yeah, the Hangman is sideways. The person said they're not going to be stuck or trapped much longer. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles is here in reverse. Again, with accepting truth or speaking truth, something about this person's mind has expanded. Mindset shift. Mindset shift. Okay. 5 of Swords. Yeah. Because the Lovers and the Queen of Cups, they feel like they may have lost you for real. I may have really lost this person by making these bad choices repetitively. Bad choices being continuing to disregard this or push this aside. Or hide it. Alright, the Wheel of Fortune. Yep, now when we see the Wheel of Fortune, the Star card, that's fate for real. Alright, but the 3 of Swords is heartache and pain. This person is heartbroken because they feel like the person that they're meant to be with is moving on. Slowly but surely. That's what they feel like. Meanwhile, they want the 4 of Wands. They feel like the person that they're meant to be with is slowly but surely moving on. But if they remain chained in that situation, there's really not much that you could do about it other than be like the cold mashed potatoes. And clearly that's not what you want to do anymore. You know, you don't want to be the cold mashed potatoes. You're like, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. Okay. Got the 5 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. and judgment. Okay, and I say anymore, but I mean at all. For some of you, could be anymore. Maybe you gave them some tail while they were with karmic, you know. But for others of you, even though you have those similar ways, you are not engaging sexually because they're with someone. You know, for some of you, you may be with someone. We have cuffing season. So you're like, I'm not doing that. You know, whichever way it goes. Maybe there was certain conversation. Again, kinky ways, right? Very similar kinky ways. But there is something here that said, okay, this is a bad choice. I shouldn't continue on with this because the person remained chained. It'd be different if they were to say, okay, I'm open, and they could really be open. You open and hidden at the same time. Those two things don't go together. So we can't be as open as maybe we would like to. Now, keep in mind, the things that you do behind closed doors anyway. You ain't doing it in public. But you don't want to have to, like, make it so that if anybody were to find out about you at all, it would cause all sorts of hell and havoc. You know, so it's something along those lines as to where you distancing yourself did not make masculine become more attracted to the counterfeit. You get what I'm saying? They just realized, oh, this is a copycat. This is a counterfeit. This is not the real thing. Okay? It didn't make them get closer. It kind of showed them everything they needed to see, actually. So the Four of Swords and Judgment, this is like peace. Okay? Resting. I feel like a person won't have peace until or unless they accept accountability for their actions here, is how they're feeling. You know, I made my person feel away. I have to accept accountability for that. In the event that I were to lose this person, it's because of me moving how I was moving. No, that's not their preference, because the Five of Swords is like they're willing to compete for you because they feel like this is a fated connection, period. All right, so why was the person moving Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords because justice. Justice being karmic party. Ten of Swords, though, you know, that betrays them, that betrays you, you know, it's not healthy. So again, with the unhealthy choices, all right. So yeah, because of Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, you distance yourself. Eight of Cups, you walked away. So it's like, again, the sooner they accept that accountability, the quicker perhaps they'll get their wish fulfillment, because then they can do something about it, right? But, you know, it depends on how you feel about things, of course, feminine. You started opening your options up and talking to someone else. Perhaps this person actually shows you that they care. We have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so they're of two minds. They don't know if this is really over, or yeah, they feel like they betrayed you so much. You done kept them in the cold for so long. They desire to come into union with you. They want to come into union with you, but you've been so distant. You know, you're not letting them get close at all here with that. Let's see for our feminines. Ciao. All right, we have, I need more time to reflect on myself. I'm trying to understand myself more. Walking away from you made me realize how much I love you. I'm sorry I lied to you. And I still have hope we can work this out. All right, underlying energy here is I get triggered at the thought of you. All right, so yeah, when this person thinks about how you just tried to discard the situation, you keep them blocked out, you know, you're possibly gone forever. It really bothers the frick out of them, but they know this is something that they did. Again, I need more time to reflect on myself. I'm still trying to understand myself, because if I feel this way, if I love this person, then why did I lie to them? Why did I treat them that way? Why did I, you know, make them feel initially left out in the cold? All right, pushed away, etc., uncared for, you know, those type of things. So that's the thing, you know, they did something to put you in this Queen of Swords energy, and ever since then you just have not come out. All right, but you're still very warm and vibrant and loving towards others. That's the thing, you know. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time, my love. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Information as to how you can book personal readings with me, purchase any of my merchandise, or one of my books can be found in the description box beneath this video. Peace and hair grease.